Ever since President Trump started running 4 years ago, people have been trying to see his tax returns. And we found out so many other things about him in that time, from what he does with porn stars to what he does with flags. And they're not that different. But we still haven't seen Trump's tax returns. No one knows why, but everyone has a theory. Some people think it's because he cheated on his taxes or because he took money from unsavory people. My conspiracy theory is that he's hiding the extra income he makes by working part-time at TGI Fridays. It's like, folks, today's special is something I invented myself. It's called nachos. Now, no one knows for sure what's hiding in Trump's taxes. But last night, the New York Times found out what he used to be hiding.
This morning, a bombshell report in the New York Times is casting doubt on President Trump's self-proclaimed wealth. The Times reporting it has obtained years' worth of previously unrevealed figures from the president's federal income tax returns. The real estate mogul spent at least 10 years in the red, reporting business losses totaling over $1 billion from 1985 to 1994. According to the Times, year after year, Mr. Trump appears to have lost more money than nearly any other individual American taxpayer.
Holy shit. For 10 years, Donald Trump might have lost more money than any person in America? That is crazy. The guy who lost the most money is the same guy who claims to be the best businessman. It's like finding out that Hugh Hefner died a virgin. I did not see that coming. But this just shows how good Trump is at inflating his success, right? Because during some of those years when Trump was hemorrhaging money on the verge of bankruptcy, he managed to get himself on the Forbes richest people list, when in reality, he should have been on the Forbes broke-ass bitch list, right? Which isn't a real list, but I think it should be, yeah. Because it'd be pretty great if there was just once a year, they were like, at number 6, Craig, his broke ass still using an iPhone 3. And you might think it's bad news for Trump to be exposed like this, but that's because you're looking at all of this the wrong way.
He lost a lot of money over the course of 10 years, if you consider $1 billion a lot of money.
If anything, you read this and you're like, wow, it's pretty impressive, all the things that he's done in his life. It's beyond what most of us could ever achieve.
I don't know that there's any suggestion that he broke the law.
You know, say what you will about Fox and Friends, but when they are with you, they are with you. Ride or die. That's the squad I want in my life. They'll spin any negative into a positive. Like, every leader would be lucky to have that kind of support. If Kim Jong-un had a Fox and Friends, they'd be like, this haircut is the best one yet. Every leader. Hitler's Fox and Friends would have been like, you know, the haters are saying that he's a mass murderer and he lost the war, but people don't focus on how well-traveled he was, yeah? All the way from Paris to Russia in just a year, yeah? And Charlie Chaplin even made a movie about him. How many people can say that, yeah? And here's the thing, Fox and Friends aren't outliers. Many Trump supporters feel that Trump losing $1 billion just shows how successful he was. You have to have $1 billion to lose $1 billion. And if you go to MAGA country, you'll see that some of them, they think this whole story should be thrown out.
Do you care about Trump's tax returns?
Not at all. I don't care about anybody's tax returns. It's their business.
Do you care about Trump's tax returns?
No, I don't really give a
all right,
rear end about it. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't care if anybody shows it or not. It's their personal life, their personal business. Leave it alone.
Okay. I hear what this guy is saying. It's his personal business. Just leave it alone. I do have one question, though. How many eggs is this guy eating? Like, who needs to eat that many eggs? Is he fighting Apollo Creed? And you know what's most impressive is that's what he ordered when he knew there was going to be a TV crew, right? He was like, oh, the camera crew's here, better go easy and just order 1 carton of eggs today, Billy. But seriously though, the story just shows you how we're all totally living in different bubbles, right? One side hears about the story of Trump's taxes, and they think it proves that he's a shady loser. The other side hears the story, and they go, wow, he's so rich, he had $1 billion to lose. One side says a president should be transparent about his finances. The other side says that's his private business. One side says, I'll have the egg white omelet for breakfast. And the other side says, and I'll take all of his yolks.